there's a misconception, I think, with appropriate practices with being courteous involving a toilet or a toilet seat. So the thing I was thinking about, and this came about 10 years ago when I went to a restaurant that had a mixed bathroom. So a bathroom for a guy, a bathroom for a girl. I'm standing in the line with my buddy, and he was going in first. I was waiting in the line. I was going to go second, and behind us was a lady. My buddy turns around and says, make sure you put the seat up because the girl behind you is going to be going in after you. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, everybody kind of knows that courtesy of, you put the seat up, you put the seat down, all that kind of stuff. Especially when you're using like a mixed bathroom, right? Where somebody's going to be sharing or in somebody's home. But as I go in there, I have this thought in my head, I'm going to tell them about this when I get out of here. So I go to the table, I'm sitting down with everybody, and I said, do you guys ever think about what happens, the process of when you're using the bathroom, and why we do or don't put up the toilet seat for a girl after we've gone to the bathroom? You go to the bathroom, the seat is down, because there's been a girl that's been in there.
Right.
So as a courtesy, you go and you lift up the seat, you unzip, you start using the bathroom, give yourself a shake, get yourself ready to zip back up, then you put the toilet seat back down, and then you go wash your hands. Because you've just touched the toilet seat. So there's a lot of germs, there's a lot of bacteria. Like if we took what's underneath the toilet seat and put it under a microscope, there's a lot of germs on that. Okay?
Yeah.
So we think we've done a great job. Wow, we just put the toilet seat down and we put the toilet seat up and we did a good boy, right?
Such a gentleman.
Such a gentleman to do that for the girl that we're with, right? Or somebody that's going to use the bathroom after us. And we've washed our hands because we've touched the toilet seat.
Yeah.
Now you leave, you go back to that lady's apartment, and you start messing around. You're on the couch, things get into one area of playfulness, and then something gets pulled out, something gets put in somewheres. And the girl wakes up the next day and she's like, oh, I've got a little rash on my mouth. What in the world is that? How did I get this? Did I eat some citrus fruit? Or like, she can't really wrap her brain around why she
got
has
some
this.
disease he gave me last night.
Or even that.
Yeah.
She's thinking, what was it? Because I had it in my mouth, she's thinking.
Yeah.
So is it something to do with this?
Yeah.
Now,
what a slut he is.
That's what she's thinking. But in the middle of his routine of being courteous to
and a gentleman,
a female, he's touched the toilet seat. Now, 95, or I think it's 90 or 95% of people, men, are right-handed. So he grabs the seat. He lifts it up. Unzips. He's right-handed.
Grabs his junk.
He grabs his junk, and then he's giving it shakes and twists and pulls, and then he re-zips, washes his hands clean, spotless.
Yeah.
But what he just touched,
Just touched on his mule.
On his Johnson, right?
Yeah.
That piece of meat's gone into the girl's mouth. Well, think for a girl. She sits on the toilet too. So she sits down.
Yeah.
And okay, so she's not touching a toilet seat at all. She's going to wash her hands after she touches the toilet seat. So, or the flusher, right?
Yeah.
But when she sits down on that toilet seat, she's sitting on the toilet seat.
Yeah.
And then her legs are bare.
Yeah.
So the back of her thighs are rubbing against the portion of the toilet that like all the urine
And
like
there's got to be a little
down the fucking
splashback.
side.
Is there some splashback sometimes?
Well, yeah, because you're standing up. If you try to stand up and pee, you try it right, it's going to splash. It goes on to, I was thinking of that too. Some people, no, but I thought of this too. Some people end up peeing on the floor. You're stepping in there. You don't realize you're tracking that all over back to your car, back to your house.
But we do have to have some germs there just to survive, though, obviously.
But I'm just thinking sexually.
Yeah, sexually.
Because now the guy, as the guy is told, right? So the guy is getting it on. Now, same thing. He's with this girl, right? She's a clean girl. There's nothing wrong. And we're taught, kiss the erogenous zones. It's not just don't focus on just the boobs and the bum. Like, so he's licking and kissing behind her knees, behind her thighs that were rubbing on that toilet. He's kissing her butt, right? Just the butt cheeks that were on that fucking toilet just 10 minutes ago. Yeah. On the toilet seat, right? And then he wakes up the next day and it's like, what is this? Like,
I got strep throat.
He has no idea.
But do you guys wash your hands before having sex? Do you guys think of doing that, or you just?
I don't think anybody does that. I don't think people wash their hands before they have sex.
I do.
Oh, do you really?
Oh yeah, hung too. Yeah.
I like showering before sex.
Yeah, I use
showering before sex. Yeah.
I want to shower.
Which I guess I wash your hands in there. I guess you do. So you wash your hands.
If we were out on the back 40 and the urge hits, I couldn't give a fuck. I'll do it anywhere.
You guys always shower before having sex?
Well, it's
Not
usually
always.
at the end of the day, and then go in the shower and when all this and that, and then go to bed, and you do the hanky panky.
Okay.
Yeah. I preferred to be showered, but hey, if the urge takes, nature takes its course, and we're out on the side by side in the woods, hey, well, I'm not going to say no.
See, I always thought people showered after having sex.
I do that.
That's
I
what
do
thought.
both.
You're very clean.
Yeah.
See, I'm
Yeah.
a little different that way. I like having the smell on me the next day, get up the next day, because I go to work early, right? So you do the hanky panky when you go to bed, you get up the next day.
You got melly all
I'm
over
carrying
you.
that sex around all day long. Wonderful memories.
You have
Always,
your pants always unbuttoned while he's driving, just waving his hands up towards his face. There she is.
always sniffing my fingers, sniffing. Oh yeah. I'm coming home to you, baby. Just wait.
Next time I see somebody driving, smelling their hands, that's what I'm going to think of.
Yeah,
You're going to automatically think that.
just a dirty old trucker. Yeah,
That's why you probably text her that. I was just thinking of you.
that's right. Yeah, there's little kissy faces and all the emojis.
So truck drivers, they have a girl passenger with them. You can have a girl passenger with you?
I'm not at my job now. No,
No?
not the last two jobs, but before when I had my own, yeah, you could have a girl.
Because when you're younger,
Or a
every
guy.
guy, can you blow me while I'm driving?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's no way. With my luck, we get in a car crash, and that's how I'm found.
But
In that position, I'm like, no way.
But you would die a hero to all truckers.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be a Lorena Bobbitt situation because their teeth would just probably cut it right
But if
off,
you
right?
were
Because if
dead
you were in
too-
an accident, your teeth would clench up, right?
But I'm going to tell you, in a truck,
I
you're
don't
less
know.
likely to be the one that gets killed or anything because you're in the big rig.
Yeah.
It can happen, yes. There's
Well-
accidents. But I have seen people getting blowjobs,
Yeah.
driving by. Oh, yeah. Naked, boobs out.
Everything.
Yeah. I've actually seen them fucking, too.
Driving?
Yes, driving.
Her
I was
sitting on him?
Yes, I was driving.
How in the
I was
hell?
driving out of Washington D.C. I was headed north, and there was this little Ford Explorer SUV went by me, and he was doing probably 75 miles an hour, and I looked down, and she was blowing him. And of course, I'm going to see more of that.
So you put your foot to the pedal.
I put my right foot right on the floor and in the left lane, and I went by him. And then I pulled back in, and I slowed down, and he went by. He had the 10,000 yard stare and two-handed grip on the wheel. She was still blowing. He pulled in front of me, and pretty soon I seen her pants go out right over the back of the seat, and she just flung a leg right over on him and she was just riding him.
Oh, my.
Riding him right up and down until the climax happened, and then she sort of just slid slowly off of him and into the
It had
passengers.
to be a young couple. It couldn't have been.
How would you? Yeah, was it young or old?
No. Well, they were probably 20s, early 30s. Like it was within that range. They weren't our age. No. Well, yeah. No.
Yeah, because that's not how I would want to be found in a car accident.
Actually, I wouldn't care. I would be great.
At least you'd have clean hands.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. No, I've seen
So
quite
if you
the
were in a
sights.
car, same situation.
Yep.
Does it make sense to bring something like baby wipes or like some kind of? They make them now. You can get them at a sex shop. Like it's like a little, like it's
Yeah.
a towelette.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And then you just wipe up
Yeah.
or something quick if you're going to be in the
If you're
mood
gonna-
and you get things.
Oh, I would do
get
that.
things
Yeah,
going.
you have to do that. I would.
Yeah.
They call it a prostitute's bath.
Really?
Yeah, you want to, freshen up a little bit before you.
That's a good idea. Whoever thought of that.
Yeah. Oh, they're probably a billionaire. Think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you get the wipes and you wipe up, and, before you
You're
do
all
the.
clean.
Well, I don't. It just you feel. I don't have clean you. You just feel cleaner. Might be psychological too. I don't know. But. Yeah. I was just in the state of Maine. I was going down through Maine, and this old girl, an old guy, come up by, and she had these massive boobs right out, but they were like way down one side and way down the other. But hey, I still tooted the horn.
Like,
Good.
so you couldn't see the nipple then?
Oh yeah, yeah, because she held them up.
She held
them up so I could.
She was juggling.
Oh yeah, she was doing So, but they were like very, very saggy. But hey,
How old?
I still tooted the horn and give the thumbs up because baby, if you'll whip them out, I'm gonna look. Yeah. Oh, she had 70 at least.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was part of the Woodstock generation.
Probably. Yeah.
Free love.
Yeah.
I think everyone's has a sexual experience in a car.
For sure.
Surely.
Yeah. There's no.
If you haven't, go do it. Yeah.
Not maybe it doesn't have to be driving, like moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's
In a
been
parked
sitting
car
in a back,
somewhere,
backseat of a car. Or,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone's got to have done that.
Yeah. Oh, it's happened. Yeah.
Nobody wants to say what it is.
It happened.
It happened. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, the urge overtakes you and you got miles to run. Yeah. You're going to get her done. I'll write a song right here if you want.
I remember, well, Hung and I, we were younger. We weren't really dating, but for some reason we hook up quite often. Not like full sex there, but fooling around here and there. Remember the Kmart, the old Kmart in the back there in the car?
Yeah.
We used to find the weirdest places. Yeah, the old dirt roads that just led to nothing, and you park behind an industrial park zone where there was nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's something alluring about or like that's it's not quite probably as wild as taboo, but it's something like the danger of getting caught. Even though it's okay for the two people to have sex, great. But it's the fact that you're looking out the window and someone could drive up in any moment.
Know.
Yeah.
I remember I was dating a girl, and her parents had a car that was getting fixed out of town. It was like a 20-minute drive. And we were quite young. She said, "You mind driving up with my daughter, like with my girl I was dating, and we'll drive you guys over where the car is. We'll grab the car. You take our car back and follow us back to our house so we can have both vehicles. You can't drive two vehicles if you're going up by yourself."
Right.
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. So my girlfriend didn't have her license, so they asked me to do it. So we went up, picked up the car. On the way back, like you said, things get going, whatever. I'm driving along, and they're in the car in front of us. So we're driving back to town with their vehicle behind them. She's jacking me off, right? So she's just going at it or whatever. And I shot all over the fucking seatbelt. So I had their parents' car, and their seatbelt is drenched in my fucking liquids. Right. And so she's like, "Oh my God." She's like jumping even. She's like, "Oh, it's like it's going all over the place." You know what I mean? And so she's looking for tissue and she's trying to wipe it, but now it's stained on there. Like you can see all of the stuff because it's all
just like an oil stain on the rag.
Yeah, it's like all over the seat. Now her dad is going to be taking that fucking car that night to go to his dart league thing or whatever he was going to.
Yeah,
like the fucking seatbelt, it goes like it's on your chest. Like it's pretty close.
It's going to be right under his nose.
Right under his nose. He's going
to know immediately.
Obviously he's going to know what the smell is exactly.
Yes. Yeah,
and then he has to get into that fucking car. Now he never said anything, but I'm sure he knew.
You should have pulled over and gotten an ice cream, and then you had a ice cream access.
There we go with the ice creams again.
Yeah,
I know. I knew you were going to say that. It always circled back to ice cream.
Oh dear. Oh no.
That's too funny.
Put it on the seatbelt with pride. See.
Oh, I was laughing hysterically. She was nervous because it was her parent. It wasn't mine. It was her parents.
Yeah.
So
but he didn't ask you to go pick up the car again, did he?
I don't think we ever had to do that again, no. But I don't know if he ever made mention of it or anything like that, but to her, but I never found out, so.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Yeah, that is funny.
That's a good story. Yeah. Well,
I can tell you one thing.
What?
I didn't use a wet wipe before.
No.
I didn't have a baby wipe, no.
No such thing back then, was there? It was just the wipes you've got at whatever, the Dixie Lee or whatever after you ate your fish or chicken.
Can you imagine one of those fucking alcohol-drenched Dixie Lee KFC towelettes? Rubbing that on yourself?
I'm going to make a confession. I have used them for that.
Really?
Yeah,
You put that right on your dick.
I did.
What did it do?
Oh, it burnt like crazy, but I
Oh my god!
but I got laid.
So that was the only way you could do it was
I had
if
to
you
clean
put
my
that
fingers,
on
and I said, you know what, I better clean that up too while I'm right here.
there.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it burnt like crazy.
Well, you say that lesbian sex. Whenever I see they got the long nails and they're fingering each other, oh my god!
You get nervous.
I get nervous for them.
Oh my god! Like Wolverine.
Yeah,
Like Wolverine
yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger.
Oh yeah, Freddy. Just with like the party last night, the Freddy Krueger costumes.
Yeah. By the way, that was a good party last night.
It was.
Yeah, it turned out good.
Yeah.
The costumes were nice.
You two look funny in your costumes, though.
Funny.
Yes.
We
you
were
got-
Michael Myers.
I know you're supposed to be, but you guys are just when you're just standing looking. You look like two. I can't explain. You just look like.
Like two psychopaths.
No, you don't look like because you're not walking or doing anything.
Well,
psycho.
that's what he
You're
does.
What
you're
he
just-
does, he just stands. So
He just stands there holding the knife.
Yeah,
and he's
but-
in the background.
Yeah, but when you guys had that on, you're talking to each other, and then you're pausing. And you just, it just look like, I can't explain. It just looks funny.
we're gonna wear it again. So I think it's a good costume.
It is a good costume.
Yeah.
I could only recognize you because of your hands, and then for you, I wasn't sure. And I saw
Mel-
you put the mask on, and I look back at you. I'm like, yeah, it's Ryan. I'm pretty sure it's Ryan.
Melly didn't know who I was. I didn't say nothing, and I
Yeah.
put the mask on upstairs and come down. She didn't know who I was. This is the first time I've been scared tonight. But then she lifted the mask, seen my beard, and Ryan.
That's Ryan. I was hoping for a psycho killer. It's just Ryan.
Yeah.
So you knew us by our hands? So if we
Your
played
hands.
that game, so if you know the game, like the dating game,
I would
and they
recognize your
put
hands.
people behind a curtain. You've played that at different events, Ryan. You go. The men hide behind the thing. They put
Right.
their hands on a table, and their wives or girlfriends come out and try to select which hand is their
I would
partner's
know
hand.
your hands for sure, and I would know Hung's hands for sure.
Mine's the oldest in the crowd.
So what makes my hands distinguishable?
No, yours is
Giselle?
not. How old? You're not the oldest.
Yeah,
How old are you?
51.
Yeah, Hung is 53.
Oh, okay.
So Hung is older.
54.
But how do you know my hands? Like,
I
what
just-
makes them distinguished? Is there
You got,
something
like,
about them?
Like you got a square hand, and your knuckles are like hard to explain, but like a square.
You got a middle finger the size of a cock.
Oh, yeah.
No, I can just tell. Yeah,
I got cock fingers.
Yeah.
just got what he said.
You got woman pleasing fingers,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Which cock do you want tonight? Give me the ring finger one. I'll take the ring finger one tonight.
I got 10 of them. Which one you want?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just dangling all over the place.
Give me the left thumb cock. I'll take that one. After a while, I never get to fuck anymore because they just
Yeah.
want my finger cock.
Yeah. 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 Here's the other hand. I feel like it's someone different tonight. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could identify you, Hung, Praggett. I'm talking hands here. Hands.
So you couldn't identify dicks. If we had all 6 dicks on the table,
No.
you couldn't say that you hungs. You obviously you'd know hungs.
I hope I would know.
You better. Or you always do it with the lights off. Like I've known couples do
you-
that. Always the lights are always off.
you, the reason why you want the lights off, that means the girl has to touch it. You just want to be touched.
I'm not saying I want the lights off. But I know couples that like one couple I knew. One couple I knew. It was like 25, 30 years had never had sex with the lights on.
I thought you meant everybody put their.
Oh, we're talking about hands. Keep going. Sorry, I changed the subject. See how I did that?
I thought you meant penis.
No, but
Everybody-
she was
Penis.
thinking dicks.
Right.
I thought everybody put their penis out,
Yeah.
and then you say shut the light and try to figure out. I said
yeah,
you just
pull on it a little bit.
Yeah, so you can because you just want to get touched. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
I'd play that game. I think it'd be fun.
Of course you would.
It would be interesting, right?
Yeah.
There'd be 3 stages too. The first would be visual, sight. If you still can't fucking figure it out, it's like she said, touch.
Okay.
And then the third tier would be obviously the taste.
Yeah.
Can you
You'd
smell?
have to do that.
Can you smell?
I don't know if you
Can
could
you
tell by that.
identify the smell?
I don't think there's
Well,
a
you
such
definitely
thing.
that guy we were talking about before
Oh,
the
yeah.
podcast.
Yes.
You definitely tell him. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we're all pretty hygienic here, so I don't think.
No, but you have your own distinct smell. We all have our own scent.
Okay. I
Just
think
like-
my scent is soap.
I can hope. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you shower so much.
Yeah. You shower
I
before
shower
and after.
sex and
Yeah.
after sex.
No. Kevin is soap. Ryan's the wet the baby wipes.
No,
the
The
alcohol.
KFC.
The KFC
wipe.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever product you use.
Every girl that fucks Ryan gets hungry after.
It smells.
They want chicken. They all want chicken.
They say it tastes
Do you
like
have any
chicken.
drumsticks in the house?
Yeah.
I'm fucking hungry.
That tastes like chicken.
It smells inflamed over here.
It's like the conversation last night, remember, about the guys and the going down on and all this?
Yeah.
And we use the example when the guy licks and he goes, "Ugh." And he gives like the sour face.
Yeah.
You know, you ate something sour and it's like, yucky.
Yeah. So that's when I said,
Oh my gosh.
you almost snorted Coke right there, didn't you?
Note to self, don't take a drink of pop when Kevin's talking.
The Coke almost come out your nose right there.
Is it burning your nose?
God. What did you say when he goes down and he goes slurp? What?
No, he licks, like he takes a little lick. Because you know the guys that don't generally like to go down on girls? Because
Yeah.
they always say, "Oh, I don't like it. I'm not into that," or whatever.
Yeah.
You imagine the expression on their face as they do a little lick, like a cat licking its paw kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like a little lick and then the sour face, like,
Oh, just like the
yuck. Yucky.
Yeah, like the sour candy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do that.
No.
And that's when I said, I think, I'm not a woman, but I think that most women would know if a man's doing it out of obligation or if he's doing it because he likes doing it. Is that true?
Oh, yeah. If
Okay.
you have a face like I'm surfing you liver, get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
Oh, shit, that's funny.
I don't understand that, but hey, each to their own.
Yeah.
What about sex toys? Hygienics. Do you like those should be washed after every use, right? Like I think
they should be washed before too. Even if you wash them after, wash them before you do it.
really
Yep,
again.
yes,
Why?
I agree.
Why before?
Well, you got to
Explain
heat them
that.
up. If it's a dildo or whatever, you don't want to stick a cold dildo in your woman's
Oh,
bird.
okay.
Go
That
heat
makes
it up
sense.
under some hot water.
Yeah, but
Okay.
some women like ice.
Hey, well then stick ice up there.
Yeah.
It depends on the preference, whatever they want.
What was Tanya telling us about
put ice
the
cubes
frozen
up it.
wiener? Remember, she said the woman got a frozen wiener or something that she knew that it broke in her vagina
Really?
Yeah. I thought
because she liked the cold of the.
there's a lot of stories like that. Either like a hot dog broke in half, had to go to the emergency to get it removed.
Can you imagine?
The embarrassment.
Oh my.
But what about just the vibrator then? Forget the dildo because you're not going to insert it. So let's say it's just a vibrator.
No,
like, should that be washed before? Because I think right after is good.
Yeah, just-
right? You go to the sink and
once
just
again, a good alcohol wipe and wipe it down.
Yeah. Burn her real good.
a KFC wipe.
Yeah.
She's always screaming and moaning. She loves it so much. No, it's burning.
Well, you said you like the burning because of the liquid, right? That that liquid you can put on.
Oh,
the heating?
the love oil.
Yeah, the love oil that heats it up to draw more blood or whatever. I think there's a difference between the heating up with the love oil and the burning sensation like you have gonorrhea. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you don't like that feeling?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonorrhea.
thank God for penicillin.
Yeah. What did people do like back in the day when they didn't have penicillin?
They pee fire.
Yeah. And the brothels too. Can you imagine the fucking scent in a brothel in the 1700s? That'd be crazy. Because there was what did they have? They had a little bucket of water to rinse off, and that would have been.
Back in those, are you talking the days where they would just put powder? They'd always just add powder onto them.
Well, I meant like a saloon. The cowboys show up at the saloon and they go upstairs with the lady and give her.
Or where Jack the Ripper did all his killing. That's got a name, that street in London. And
Jack the Ripper Street.
Red Light District? That's
well, it was. It was
Kinda like a
known
red
for
light
its brothels and its prostitutes and everything. Yeah, and he hacked a bunch up. But anyway, can you imagine the disease that was there? The stink.
From poor hygiene. You're not talking sexual disease there.
Yeah, well, that or whatever. You imagine you're going to catch something.
back in the days, probably back in the early 1800s.
And when we went to Arizona, we went to Tombstone, and that shoot out the OK Corral and all that. And they had in that town, they had like an old brothel that you would go through. You could go through it and see where, and the lady that ran her picture was there and all that, run the brothel and had the little tub and everything. It was pretty interesting. Yeah, it was pretty, but they had to be just ridden.
Yeah, would you be grossed out? Yeah, would you be grossed out to go in?
Well, back then. You die just as easily. Walk out of the street and get shot. You might as well get laid before you do.
Yeah. It was probably more acceptable back then.
Yeah.
Brothels back in those days compared to what they are today.
I think it was probably less chance of getting caught by your wife or.
I don't think women were allowed in the brothels, right? Back in those days? I don't think they were even allowed to go there.
Who?
The
women? I don't think women were allowed in a brothel.
No,
unless they were
saloon.
workers.
No,
that's what I mean.
Your women didn't go to saloon. Like, no.
It was a cowboy.
It was a man's world.
A man's thing, yeah.
If there was a woman in there, she probably was
a worker.
She was a worker.
Yeah.
I think that's how that worked. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If she was in there, she's open for business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking you upstairs, Kevin.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times are happening.
You'll never, ever, ever see. Well, I don't know. Maybe it exists. I don't know. What is it? If it was all men prostitutes, is it still a brothel? Like, do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I think it's called a bathhouse.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. In San Francisco, they're famous for bathhouses.
That's right. But women can't go to the bathhouse. It's just for gay men,
Probably
right?
It's more for men.
I don't know. You'd have to Google that. But
okay.
I'll check.
I don't know.
Check.
Kevin's going to check because he wants to know.
He wants to know. Yeah.
I need to know this.
Yeah.
I don't think women are allowed to go in there.
Okay.
I think it's for gay guys, I think.
Wow.
Or if she goes in, I doubt anybody would service her.
Well,
generally, women are not allowed in gay bathhouses because they are considered male-only spaces.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. There you go.
There is only exceptions to the rule is this. Some bathhouses have a one-night-only hosting of bisexual or lesbian nights where anyone is welcome, and those typically happen 3 to 4 times per year.
There you go.
So there's no place that a woman can go and walk into an establishment and take her pick of you know what I mean?
And get laid.
And get, yeah. Yeah.
But what's funny is really they do have that. You know what those are called? Bars, libraries, anywhere
else.
Forget a brothel. Men have brothels and gay houses.
Yeah.
Women have anywheres.
That's right. Yes. And she's complaining because of the 2 places she can't go. Yeah. And she's got the whole world.
Yeah, the entire planet. Anywhere you want to walk out of your house and just yell at a guy, hey, come fuck me. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Even if they did have one, let's say they opened one up for women, right?
Yeah.
You think women would actually go to that?
Yes.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
There's some women that would go. There has
so.
to be.
Yeah.
Because remember, there was that swingers lounge in town for a while. Remember? I think it was like the mid 2000s or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it existed for a bit. And they had memberships, and there was women part of it.
Really?
Otherwise,
I know exactly. This is just an opinion, but I know exactly the women that would go to them places, Giselle.
But they have to pay, right?
Huh?
They would have to pay.
I don't know.
Right?
It'd be the ones that struck out at the casino, at Gallagher's, at the furnace room, at the Happy Bar, all in the same night. Then they're going to go to that place.
You think a girl would?
Oh yeah, probably.
I don't know. But you have to pay.
Oh, you have to pay?
Well, don't you? When you go to a brothel, don't you have to pay?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's not free sex.
There's usually a price.
You have to pay
associated with the service.
A dime or 25 cents. Back in the day,
I don't see a woman. Many women.
Paying?
You might have the odd one.
Because back then, how would a woman have paid back then? Even
I don't think. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to. But
back then,
yeah, back then or today, a woman has never had to pay for sex. That's just my opinion.
Well, like we just said.
Oh, escort though. Like if you can pay him to be an escort, accompany you to the restaurant, and like a date
or a work function,
or a work function. Yeah, and then if you click. You have sex after, and if not, well.
But imagine a girl can walk out of her house, literally.
She can.
Pretty much. Just walk right over her house and like whistle over at her neighbor that she's never met. Excuse me, I'm very horny right now. Would you come in and just fuck me for a minute? Well, I got to be at work in 30 minutes, but I can give you 20 minutes. I'll be right up. And he'll just fucking go up there and fuck her.
Yeah.
Right? It's just a natural thing.
I'm still stuck on the brothels.
You'd like to open one up.
Yes.
An old school one.
Yeah.
Imagine renovating an old building downtown and just actually making it into a real brothel where there's like the piano player on the side and there's a saloon waitress. They're sing every hour.
Those dresses.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's open one.
Yeah. But
That
we
would
wouldn't
be
go
good.
to the... It would just simulate one. You could go in there and get your drinks and all this and that. They would be dressed that way, but you really couldn't take the lady upstairs and
It's just
bang
a
her.
simulation of being jerked off. It's just a simulation.
Yeah. Light petting.
It's not real.
Not full sex. Just light petting.
You just put it in and out, in and out. It's just a simulation.
It's just
it's
a
not
tip.
real.
Just the tip, guys. It's just, you can only
That's
put
the game,
tip.
yeah. We'd even call it that.
Yeah, the tip.
Just the tip Corral.